I'm just gonna start talking since he's taking forever. I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. I work over at the Village. I've been at the Village for 2 years, and Rob and I are kind of starting to create this team, and it's called Surprise and Delight. And I don't consider myself really a desk coordinator or a receptionist. It's more about building a relationship with people. And that's what really makes me,
Hello.
You know, it makes me love my job so much because I wake up every day and I don't feel like I'm going to work. I just feel like I'm going to hang out, meet new friends. Yeah, you know, and we get to do these nice, like he empowers us to do these nice little things for our guests, like surprises, for example, on their birthdays. I get to bring them a little gift or buy them a cupcake or a cookie, you know, and to see their faces when they get that little gift, that surprise, like, oh my gosh, you remember, that really makes it all worth it for me. It's just an amazing feeling that I get inside, and the fact that I'm being surrounded by so much positivity, so much happiness, smiles all day long. Nothing can ruin my day. And I might wake up, you know, sometimes like everybody else, not saying that life's perfect, and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to go to this meeting, I don't want to go to work today, I want to stay in bed. But once I get to work, it's like completely different, because it's like entering our own little bubble of just like this perfect world. And I know it sounds silly, but it's like, you know, even if there is a breakdown, the relationship, you know, there could be a guest and be like, oh, how's, even the little things, if they ask, how's your daughter? The fact that they even remember that I have a daughter is just really nice, because it makes me feel like they care. And because I'm showing them all day long that I care, you know, it just reflects. And it's like a little domino effect, you know. It's like, I'm so happy, I'm so positive, and you're so happy, you're so positive, and you smile at her, and she's happy all day long, and she compliments you, and then you're happy, and it just goes all over all day long. And that's just really what makes my job so amazing. Because, again, I don't feel like I'm working. Stop eavesdropping. But yeah, he's really awesome. Like, you know, he, even if I'm feeling down, he's not somebody like, oh, Rob's coming, get sweep or do this or fix the shelves. No, it's like, oh, Rob, I'm having a really bad day, and he'll just turn it around, you know. Or like, if he's having a bad day, he'll come in and we'll turn it around for him. And that's just really cool, because we're not working, we're just going in and getting paid to have relationships with people and make connections and just really be happy all day long. And it's weird. It's so weird.
You don't do that.
You really
very
don't.
Rare.
And
yeah.
you know, like I said, I've only been with them for 2 years, and I'm only 22, but I can't picture myself anywhere else. This is my career. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Awesome.
I don't want to risk going somewhere else and being miserable.
Feeling that you have to work.
Yeah. So it's just really nice. It's a great environment, and everybody cares for you, you know. So I just think that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's to the point where I'm so happy all the time. People are like, what's wrong with you? And they look at me like I'm weird. I'm like, I'm sorry. I could get home, and if my husband like tries to argue with me, I'm like, I had a great day, so sorry. I don't hear anything. So it's not really like just at work. It's the point that it reflects, you know, at home too. It's like a lifestyle. It's not just happy at work, I go home and oh, this go going on. It just, you know, it's like you become addicted to it, really. So I don't know, I just think it's so cool, and that's why I come here and I tell people about it, and just hope that somebody can, you know, hope I can transfer that to somebody. I always say, you know, I'm not working, I'm just here to save the world. You know.
What did Mickey tell you?
She was telling us about how the sorry.
So let me just say, so first of all, welcome everyone. Thank you. I wanted you to know, I don't know what you've heard from Mickey so far, but we do things very unconventional and different. So, you know, I think it said, yeah, we want to meet you, like a meet and greet today, but it's turned it, bye. Thank you very much. See ya. an unconventional way of doing things rather than, interviews are so awkward and weird, and, you got to pretend and you got to say all the right things, and it's uncomfortable for me, I know, and like I'm trying to make sure that they like us, and you're trying to make sure that I like you, and so.
That's pretty awesome.
So, we just use this as sort of, well, number one, it lets me know that you're serious about being here because you showed up on time and in black, thank you. But also that, we got 175 people that sent in a resume on Indeed.
Wow.
That doesn't mean anything on Indeed. Literally, I think there's people who just sit there at work, and when their boss pisses them off, they hit a button and they send it off. So, like now I know, like, it's just, so this way we get to see who's for real, and then, an opportunity to meet you in a different kind of setting. So, and I love to have Mickey kind of share because, I'm the owner, so I'm going to tell you my version of it, and then she works, so she'll give you her version, which is probably more real than my version. Mine's like, how I love life, and she's on the court and makes it happen every day. So, what we're doing and why we're videoing it is so that I can remember who everybody is, because I'm not going to know when you all leave. You told me your name, and I'm not going to remember any of that. So being able to do that. So and we purposely kind of wanted it different and unconventional just to see how people are with differentness. Like the one ad says it's for the Village location, but we're meeting here, and then like we just things, it's by email and fill this out, and just everything we do is like kind of got a weirdness to it, so that's just our way. Like we just do things that are different, and especially I would say more so than ever in our company, because I think the world and people right now, like there's this whole thing about, there's a high level of cynicism and mistrust that goes on in the world. Like, I don't know, it's happening, I've seen it in many, many ways. There's many, many expressions of it, but, instead of trusting first, we had an incident where we have a money machine in the salon so that people can get their change out of it. Like they can put their debit card in and get money out to tip. And it's not ours, it's owned by another company, and we don't make any money on it, it's just there as a convenience. And a woman called us up when she got home and said the money machine shorted her $40. So I got a phone call from one of our girls at the front desk who said, hey, what do I do? She's shorted $40. It's not our machine, whatever. I said, give her $40, tell her, we'll bring it to her. Give her the $40 now. We'll deal with the company later. But so many people have the thought process, well, how do you know? Like, she went home. Like, what if she just counted wrong? Like, what, like, legitimately, like, what went wrong? Well, first of all, we have a computer. I know where she lives anyway. It's like, trust first. Like, why not trust first? So I called the company up who, has the machine, and they said, well, what day, what time, did you get her information? How do you know? Why'd you give her the $40? I'm not going to give you the $40. What if the machine was wrong? It wasn't why I was calling to tell her. I said, fix your machine if there's a problem. If there's, the $40 needs to be there, give me the $40. If not, don't worry about it. But her reaction immediately was that you're going to get ripped off. But that's everywhere. Like, that's everywhere. And in I'm really trying to disrupt the norm in the world. Literally, yeah, we're a hair salon. That's what we do. We make people beautiful, inside and out. And we, that's just our lure to get people in, because we want to just interrupt life, because people are just, especially right now, the season is here and traffic is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
People are crazy. Life is crazy. Like, so much going on for people in the world. Somebody, I'm sure just found out that somebody in their family has cancer. Somebody, was in a car accident. Somebody lost their job. Somebody, his mother, doesn't want to talk to them anymore. Like, there's drama. There's just life stuff. And, our role as an organization is to interrupt that and give people something that they didn't even know was possible by actually listening, because the world is kind of in this mode of next, like tap, 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 next. Like any hair salon you will call, it's going to be like, hey, we're so freaking busy, we barely have time to talk to you. What do you want? Like, almost like that every place you go right now. It's kind of like that.
In and out like cats.
Yeah, well, there's another one coming anyway,
Yeah.
So if you don't like us, next,
Yeah.
like next. And as a business, I like to think of it like that. Like, I know that if I do whatever I can for her and I help make her life great and do what I can do to make her life great, that she'll be just doing what she does best, which is, you know, make other people's lives great. You know, she just gets to be fully Mickey. Just so alive and full of life and just a burst of energy. So, but that's okay. Everybody doesn't need to be like Mickey, like, 'cause she's her. And then I don't know if you met Amy in there, and Amy's another big leader in our company. Like, she's an extraordinary leader and somebody who does it her way, but she's not Mickey at all. Like, she's Amy's way. So we look to, you know, have an avenue for people to be more of themselves. So more yourself, because I don't want you to be a way you're not. Like, no pretenses. Like, if you don't know something, somebody asks you a question, you don't know it. That's okay. You don't have to pretend that you do and pretend anything. I just want people being people, and that's what they want, like some realness, some radical realness, like the truth, no BS, like honest to God. Just like interviews, to me, there's a lot of BS involved in interviews. It's just like, you're gonna bullshit me, I'm gonna bullshit you, we're gonna say what the best thing is, back and forth, and it's just, you know, it's, can't stand it. You know, and it's the world we live, you know, it's the world we wear. I mean, like, all of you prepared your resume, you did a lot of work for this, for the traditional world, and you know, we're doing what we can to break that up and be different in a lot of different ways. So to why we recorded, to go back to why we were recording, so I just remember who you are. So I do want to, you know, take a minute with each of you just on camera, so you could say, hi, your name is. You don't have to say it. There's no right answer or right way to be. And I know people, like, sometimes get terrified of photography and cameras, and so I don't judge anything by that. You're not being judged on any answer that you give. That's not what this is about. So we're not testing you on anything. So this is more of, just as it is a meet and greet, for you to get to know our culture, for us to get to know a little bit about you, and see how serious you are. And, you know, you're serious because you're here. So thanks for that. You know, I definitely appreciate that. I did ask a couple of things on there. I said, don't bring a resume, because I don't waste paper, don't need it, I already have it digitally, right? I did tell you that. And what was the other two things?
Think about a good experience in customer service,
right?
And a bad experience in customer service.
How you
Okay.
help
For you
somebody.
or for somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, everybody do that, or have something? Did you all get that instruction? Anybody not? I mean, it's okay if you didn't. Like, it's kind of a new way for us to even get that information out. Who is a good one that they could tell us about? So tell me who you are.
My name is Becca. I just moved to the area about a year ago, like that. So
Okay.
This is something that really interests me.
What do you love about your life?
My life, I love that I get to live in a place where there's no winter. I'm very fortunate that everything that has happened has led me to a place where, despite everything, I'm financially okay off. It'd be great if I could have a job that paid me. And I'm okay. So I'm one of those people who's always glass half full. Like, it could always have been worse.
Good.
And
okay,
I'm in
good.
a good
like
spot.
that. Okay, great. What did Mickey tell you?
She was telling us about how the Sorry.
So first, tell me your name.
Brenda Bates.
Brenda?
Brenda.
How do you spell
It's the southern slang you're hearing.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Where is that from?
Texas. Actually, I was up north, living up north. My dad had cancer, and I moved
Sorry.
up there. No. I moved up
How's
there
he doing?
He passed.
He did pass.
Yeah.
When did he pass?
He passed in July 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I lost my dad November 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're both up
it's
there doing their
okay.
thing
Yeah,
now.
they are. Yeah. He called me up at home and said, come on, we're going to go look for houses in Florida. I'm
Awesome.
moving you back home.
Awesome.
So
Wow.
here we are. He's the manager at Duncan's Diamonds. Anyway, yeah, he's a bald Italian guy. Round, bald Italian guy. Yeah, I know y'all started in 1980. And the other Robert passed in 2015.
Daddy.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I want a company that I can stay with and that does positive for people
Yeah.
and not, doesn't let all the negative in.
I totally get it. So you got, kind of the right, the right stuff. That
You got
we
some
need.
great girls here too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mickey's adorable.
Yeah, she's just.
Oh my
she's a
gosh,
doll.
she's just like a little. You just want to put her in your pocket, and take
Yep.
her home with you.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so tell me your name.
My name is Maria Nunez.
How would they describe you?
They will say that I all for them. I'm a single mother,
Yeah.
so I'm very proud
Yeah. Awesome.
the way I raised
You did it
my
both, huh?
boys. Sorry.
No, that's awesome. I love that. That's okay. That's a good thing. You've been busting your butt for them, you know,
Yes.
and you're all for them. I love that. I love we have many, one of the things I'm most proud of in our company is that we have many single moms. And, you know, so I have a lot of respect for single moms. I know that you got to do it all. So
Yes.
God bless you. Okay. I love those tears. Those are good. Okay. So do me a favor, say hi to my sister. Her name is Tracy.
Okay.
Say hi, Trace.
Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Oh, tell me your name.
Jamie Carvalho,
Is that Italian?
Spanish.
And are you from this area?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I spent my whole life being tortured with Polish jokes, and I'm not even Polish. I don't eat any red meat.
Like everything's fine, but really you're sneaking out the back of the house?
No, it's more like a protection thing. She's kind of like a mama bear. I'm the middle.
Oh, the middle. See, Tracy, my sister's the middle too.
By driving by in the cars, Molino's down that way.
No, Molino's is through the other side, all the way. You'd have to walk all the way up through. Thanks so much. Okay. Tell me your name again.
Jocelyn.
Okay. So you're the middle child.
Yeah.
One more question. What's your favorite restaurant and why? Tell me that.
I love Dairy Queen.
Okay.
The $5 lunch, love it. I love
Yeah, Uncle Tom loves that too. No, it's okay. Such a pleasure. Yes, thank you very much. Love your glasses, by the way. Those are really nice. Love them.
I'll bring rocks to you.
Please, okay? Kindness rocks, okay?
Robert? What do
You can call me Robert. I'll answer them all. Yeah.
Carissa was great. Yeah, they're nice.
You guys are too much. See, now I know why you're making those. Thank you so much. Dairy Queen, $5 lunch, right? Okay, I will never forget that about you, okay? Thank you. Thanks. Come on over here. Good to meet you. Thanks for being here. I love your smile. You've been smiling the whole night. I appreciate it. You've been very gracious.
Everybody says that.
Why do you smile so much?
I'm happy. I have a sunny disposition. I feel if I smile, you'll smile. But they
You
do.
probably see my aunt and uncle, because they live in Island Walk. Yeah, that's got to be their Publix.
Yeah, that's the one.
Uncle John and Aunt Jazoom. Say hi to them. Say hi, Uncle John. Hi. I dropped out on a beauty school dropout. My father's the one who started it originally. Yeah, for real. That's the really happens. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being like you know, it's not like birthday cupcake. You know, like, oh, birthday cupcake. You know, like, get the cupcakes ready. You know, like, but literally, it could be something different. It could be, you know, look in the computer and see that the woman hasn't been here for 4 years. She stopped coming. Like, something happened. We don't know what, but we can tell that she's back now, and that's a pretty big deal. We get another shot. So most people won't tell us when they don't like it. They just go away, and I hate that. You know, I hate that. I just would love to know what we did or what we can do or what we can do better, and, you know, we'll do whatever it takes, and I mean it. But somebody who comes back who hasn't been here for 4 years, like, that's a big deal. So, you know, like, what can we do for that person that's different? You know, we don't always have cupcakes, but how can we celebrate her? And, you know, for a while there, we give everybody the absolute power to do whatever it takes, and kind of the default thing got to be, we'll give them the service, like, just make it free. Just give them the service, like gift it to them, you know, like give them the... But there was something about that, which is nice, but it's kind of a lazy way of really surprising somebody, because it's just all they have to do is hit a discount button on the computer. Yeah. It takes no effort. Amy, what is that? How about Marie? And Marie, there was a beautiful woman who I met who was lost. She snuck out, I guess, and she got to DeRoma's, which is in here, which is an amazing Italian food place, which I love. It's awesome. Lots of great Italian stuff. Cheeses and pastries and pot, you know, just mom and dad. She was lost. So I said, can I walk you over there? She said she walked over here to get cannolis. She had 2 cannolis in her tray there. And I said, let's walk you back home. So we walked her over there, and she was really upset because her sister had put her there and she had no other family. She was alone, and she'd been alone for Thanksgiving, and you know, my heart was just so aching for her because I just felt like she was lonely over there. And she said all the guys over there are hitting on her in that place, and she can't take it. She said, they have no respect for her. She said these younger men are after her. She's like, I'm his daughter. Like this famous, like, gangster dude from the 30s. Like, she was born in 1928 or something like that. Anyway, she touched my life just by being with her for like 15 minutes. You know, like sweet woman. So she said, you know, my sister, I only see her every couple months, whatever. So we brought her Amy actually brought it over for a golden ticket. And I don't know if Mickey talked to you about golden tickets or not. Did she tell you about a golden ticket? A golden ticket is, it's like Willy Wonka, right? So the golden ticket in Willy Wonka, like that was my dream all my life, was to have a golden ticket, a real golden ticket to the chocolate factory. So we have our version of a golden ticket for the salon. So literally they can get whatever they want, come in and, for the day and just get the works, like everything, right? So we randomly give those out to people who, somebody who might be in need, somebody just randomly who, we want to give some love to. Somebody's going through a difficult time, whatever it is, and sometimes we'll give them to people to give to other people, or sometimes I'll just leave them in random places and see who picks one up and who actually comes in for it. Because it could have a value of $300 or even $400 if they, have everything done. So anyway, we gave one to Marie, and Marie came in, Amy brought her a cannoli and, gave her the golden ticket, and she came in and got some love. So the golden ticket is, so do you have everybody's in there right now? Okay, so that's what we're actually going to draw for here. So somebody will get a golden ticket tonight. So this is what a golden ticket looks like. Wow. There. So like the real golden ticket. And it says a complete makeover, so you get the works. So we're going to pick a winner. So Nikki, why don't you pick somebody out of there? Awesome.
This is what happens when you're with the ROP family.
Yay.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
I'll probably need a makeover. I don't think I've had a real haircut in I don't know how long.
Well, good. You'll get to experience, our way. So, so to kind of 5:30's hang in there because you're kind of getting the meat of it. I'm going to talk to you. No, so you can stay with us. But I'm just going to talk to you like after on, so I get your, who you are, and I'll do a little piece with you alone. Okay. So as I said, it's like kind of really informal. Okay. So there's no like pass, fail, did I do good, did I do bad, any of that at this point. I know who you are now, and I know that you're for real, unless we have talked you out of it, or you don't feel like you still are here anyway. So first of all, it's like season right now, so it's super, super crazy, as you know. So we don't always have our shit together in a lot of areas, just so you know that. Like we're kind of just flying by, just doing the best we can. Even though we've been doing it a long time, we're just still, we're always making it happen and making changes. Like Mickey knows, like it drives it. She won't ever tell me, but I know like one day I'll be like, Mickey, you got to do this. You got to be at the door for every single customer because we're going to try this new thing out. You got to pass these out. And then the next day I'll call and say, Mickey, stop that. Don't do that anymore. Do this.
She says it's always something different, so.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So, like how we do things, and so if you don't hear back in the next couple of days, doesn't mean anything. Doesn't don't make it mean like they didn't like me or you failed. Okay, we're just doing the best we can at the moment. So you'll forever, however this ends up, forever be in our pool of love. So I got to experience you, you got to experience us. We'll sort things out over the next couple of days. So I just don't want you to feel like, you didn't do well. We just didn't get it done yet. So we're working on it. So I want to give you that. And then I'd also like to just hear from you what you're taking away with you by being here tonight. So what you're leaving here with. So from each one of you publicly. So what are you leaving?
Just a lot of positivity.
Okay, awesome. For you?
Warmth, family,
Awesome. Cool.
it's nice.
Thanks. For you?
I'll say feeling welcome.
Welcome.
Not awkward, not a place.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, welcome. Good. Thanks.
I like the fact that it's all about service and about making the guests feel important and feel that we care, that you care.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gratitude, opportunity to be here.
Was it kind of weird coming in the middle of it? Did it feel like you were late?
I knew I was on time.
You knew you were, but I did feel.
Then I
Okay.
started to think maybe I was late.
Yeah, sorry, it kind of blended together. That was another one of those things where we didn't know. We like 5:30, and so thanks for going with it. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, sure. For you,
I
right?
felt the same. I was like, oh, am I really late?
Yeah.
At first I thought, oh, this is going to be really awkward. But like, the instant that everybody started talking, I felt welcome. Everybody was friendly and nice.
Yeah. So that's what your takeaway is. You're okay with like that we're nice and okay and yeah.
Friendly and outgoing.
Okay, good. All right, cool. Thank you.
There was a good flow of energy between, like Nikki did a really great job leading everyone in. When we all got here, it was just kind of quiet at first, and then it just took a moment to open up, just like any other experience. And it was it changed the way that things were being perceived from it being a serious sort of interview into what you more desired into a casual meet and greet where we establish what's going on and how you guys operate.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Thanks for being here. And the winner.
I would say, what I got from this was a feeling of genuine love and compassion towards other human beings. In a workforce, you don't find that. It's a very rare opportunity. And I want to thank you for that, for making all of us feel welcome and feel comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You do not find that.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got a genuine good heart.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking for more hearts to go along with me right now. So that's what this is a part of it. So thank you.
Well, I felt like everybody was family, hearing from everybody's side, what they dealt with customer service, from good to bad, and hearing their stories, It just felt like we were welcome here for real. Like, you do have a good heart, like she said. My little flight attendant buddy. So yeah, it was really nice. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for your Toy Story too. Yeah.
I just like the fact that we just got a group of strangers and we got together and we got to hear stories and we got to interact, and it's just a nice feeling, Made my day. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, that's really kind of cool, Mickey. I love that you point that out. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like, okay, I don't know you, I'm gonna stand over here until Rob talks to me because Rob's important. He's the owner. You guys were very nice to me. You interacted with me and you didn't look at me like I was crazy. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no question. Like Mickey's, you're like an icebreaker. Like kind of calm the room down for me. Thank you for that. But it really, what you said was so cool because so honestly, I don't like the interviewing process, like that whole thing, I shared with you about that. I don't like going through that. I don't like, resume. It's so weird to look at somebody's resume and determine what is their human being behind this piece of paper on a computer. It makes no sense to me. I don't get that at all. And here I am going through these really, it's a piece of paper on a computer. There's no humanity to that. So to then go from that to, well, I'm just going to invite everybody and see who shows up, and then, get a group of strangers with no idea how it's going to go. But then to end with, having this be an awesome experience for me, wherever it ends up, it's still really cool. And I love the fact that, like you said, we were all strangers. And, right? Anybody know each other before, right?
Now we're all being
You came here from Fort Lauderdale today, right? Leah, people have driven from all over, and here we are at this one place, and that's pretty cool to me. So I wanted this to be my intention was no matter what, that you got value out of just this, just being here for this hour, and that we felt hey, man, this was great for everybody. It made a difference for everybody. So I appreciate your generosity and your listening for that too, because you could be sitting there what are these freaking people doing? So thank you for that. I definitely appreciate that. It's good for me. You made a difference for me. So I definitely appreciate you for that. So round two. We're gonna go to work. 5:30's. You're next. Okay, we're gonna do our camera thing. Feel free to send me an email that says, hey, loved it, hey, interested, hey, I don't know, hey, no way, whatever you want to say on there, okay, in your life. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi.
So, yeah, say hi. Say your name.
My name is Raven Navarre.
Spell, yeah, because I have a mic on here, so
okay.
she can. Yep. You can, right? We're good? Okay. Spell your last name.
Nevar. It's actually my first name backwards. Raven.
Wait. I'm confused. Say that again.
Raven, Raven. My last name is Navarre, Nevar.
So your mom and dad consciously?
No, that was the name I gave myself.
Oh, so
I legally changed it in
No way,
2016.
really?
I did.
So what was your?
Phillips, Raven Phillips.
Raven Phillips. All right, so tell me this again, I'm still confused.
Raven Navarre. I'm legally Raven Navarre right now.
Right?
Yes.
Raven Navarre. So your last name is?
My first name backwards.
Which is Navarre.
Navarre, yes.
Okay,
correct.
and that's your official last name. That
That is
always
official
was, but you
legal name.
changed it to that. It was Phillips.
It was Phillips.
Got it. Okay, got it. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I am from Washington, D.C. originally. Service the customer care, like knowing that not only does the customer come first, but without their money, this establishment doesn't really operate, you know what I mean?
Where did you get that distinction between customer service and customer care?
I worked in D.C. In government back home, D.C. Department of Human Resources. It was a temporary job, but I worked there for about 3 or 4 months, and that was my title.
What government knows about customer care? What government agency?
Human Resources. It was the specific department I was in. So my title was Credential/Customer Care Specialist. So I was the face basically. Everyone saw me first.
I never met anybody like you in government. I would love to meet somebody like you. When I have to call the government, that's pretty awesome.
That's probably why I was there temporarily.
That was where care came from, huh? Yeah, it's interesting because it's customer service is so phony. Like it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like service is just, what does that really mean?
Right. But when you actually care,
that's
you
different.
know,
Yeah, I like that.
You embody them. You put yourself in their situation.
Yeah.
And I think that ultimately is what changes someone's mentality to not only just say, okay, this is a job, I'm here, you know, I understand you're a customer, so I'm going to be professional, but really I don't want to be, versus like, hey, if I was you right now, if I was a paying customer, how would I want to be treated? How would I feel if, you know, your demeanor was not welcoming? And so that, I got it from there, actually.
Wow, I love to hear that.
Job.
That's awesome. Maybe there's transformation going on there. Good.
And I hope I rubbed off on some people.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. What would be, so like what's your Achilles heel? Like, because you're great, like you're really great. But what's that thing? What's that one thing like, yeah, I am, but damn if I could just handle this. Like, yeah, like I'll be great in that, but then there's this. Like what's yours? Like what would your friend say? Yeah, she'd only do this. Because you seem too good to be real. Like what's the shit on you, okay?
That actually is it though. I think like if my best friend was here right now, he would be like, you're just too nice. Honestly, I've gotten that, and I don't know how to like turn that off.
Okay, but here, let me give an example of that. Okay, somebody who's really nice. Like sometimes somebody who's really nice, like say for example, like we're in this conversation, right? But you have a 7 o'clock appointment, and you're being nice, and you're talking to me. You're being so nice that you can't end the conversation, and you're late. Not like you, but I'm just giving that as an example. Like somebody who's really nice, sometimes that's their thing. Like they're so nice that they get themselves in situations and they end up being late for the next one.
Oh, no. That I know how to be like, you know, hey, it was nice, but I have the 7 o'clock, we can chat later type of thing. Something.
So where's that? So that's like an assertiveness that you have.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I would want to say I get distracted easily, but then I'm able to bounce back, if that makes sense. Like, but that's only like if I'm at the mall. Like if I say, okay, Raven, we're going to the mall for this shirt. I get there and I see these cute pants and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, no, we have to go back. You know, I have to stay on track.
That's that free spirit in you.
Yeah. Then that's that. I am very free spirited. So sometimes I have to really check myself and realize that everyone isn't like me. I think that's been the hardest challenge of my life, realizing that it's just some people that they don't have that same genuine heart. They're not as laid back, chilled, and free spirited. They're not willing to go out of their way to help others.
Yeah.
And it's been hard. That's been a really, really big challenge, because I feel like it's common sense almost. Like it's like, why don't you want to help this person out? Why don't you want to be genuine? And I had to realize that everyone isn't cut from the same cloth. So.
You got a lot of wisdom. How old are you?
25.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm 25 going on 45.
Yeah. What do you think about us? What do you think about everything
I love
you've
it.
said? Yeah. What interests you here? Like
the person the young lady with the glasses that's
Mickey?
Vicky.
Mickey?
Mickey, sorry.
The one who was talking out here with us?
I love her energy. I feel like we have the same energy. Like when I walked up, she was just like, hey, and she's like, you're not late, I promise. And she smiles a lot like me. So I don't know, like it's infectious.
Yeah,
you know?
right?
Like to see her smile is like, cause I get so much, why are you smiling? It's like, what do you mean? Like, they're saying it is a bad thing. So she makes me feel welcome. Like, I'm not weird for smiling all the time. So.
Yeah. Say it right there. Yeah, Free Spirit from DC.
Free Spirit from DC.
Say hi to my daughter. That is Alexi. Alexi's going to watch this. She lives in North Carolina. She answers the phones for us from North Carolina remotely, and well, she does a ton of things for us, not just that. But anyway, she'll get to see you. She'll get to meet you on there. Okay. You'd interact with her a lot, so that's why she'll be a part of that. Do you have any other questions for me?
When do I start?
I love you. I love you. I love you. Like, that's awesome.
Do I go back and hang out in there?
You can go say hi to Mickey for a minute. Yeah, she'll probably want to see you again too, because I'm gonna take her over there. Say bye to Lex. Okay?
Bye, Lexi.
You smile, he smiles.
It's so infectious. Like every time I looked at, she was just like, I don't know what I'm smiling at, but it's okay. Yeah.
And that's why people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, you know what? I'm just happy. Like, you should be this happy.
I'm excited. They're the most crazy. Yeah, we're gonna put it on now.
Oh, good.
Just because I have a mic on, so you don't have to yell real loud. You just talk to me, okay? Tell me your name. That's all I need to know.
First and last name, Ashlyn Winkler. And then I visited here, and I don't know. I like the atmosphere. I love the Paul Mitchell School in Fort Myers because I went to the one in Tampa too. And I just had like a different vibe at the one in Fort Myers. I felt more welcome. I felt like they truly, like, as an individual, they wanted me.
No doubt. Who did you talk to there? Who did you love there?
Drea.
Drea's awesome.
That's
she's
who
awesome.
I've been talking to.
Yeah,
and
she's
she
awesome.
just like
love her.
She just made me feel like she personally really, really wanted me to be there. You know, I was like, yep, that's where I'm gonna go.
Cool.
So, I really love you.
Yeah,
you know?
it's easy with her. Like it's lovable.
Like and nothing is ever awkward if you know, like there's anything that we need to talk about. You know, like we talk about it. You know, like, and I have a dog, and she's my child, and that like. When we first met, I was like, just so you know, I have a dog. And she's like, oh my God, I love dogs. I was like, but she's my child. And
not just a dog.
Yeah.
She's not
like,
a dog.
She's like, no, I get it. And she literally treats her like her child. You know, like she feeds her, she lets her out. If I'm not there, you know, like she's just awesome. I love her so much already. You know, like even we've only known each other for 3 weeks.
Awesome.
But she's just the sweetest, and I just love her.
So Mickey. Kind of like a home run, huh? Like these two and another one. Like, what do you think, right?
Definitely.
Like no BS. Like awesome, right?
Sorry.
Freaking awesomeness. We did good. Oh my gosh. Look at those little legs.
I know her legs like this. She's like a celebrity on the beach. Like I meet people on the beach because of her. Everyone's like,
show them.
Like,
put it in the camera. I want to see it. Because my daughter's gonna see it. My wife will see it. Say hi to Lexi. That's my daughter. She works for us too.
Yeah, she's like a celebrity. Everyone's like, can I take a picture of your dog? Like, can I take a picture with your dog?
What questions do you have for me?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I feel like this isn't like an interview. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's what excites me so much, and that's why, you know, like I wanted to find something, you know, like this salon. And Krista, literally, I've never heard her say like one even like tiny inky like bad thing about you guys. Like she says all the time how much she loves her job and how much she feels like she learns more here than she does at school. So she just told me the other day, you know.
Good,
and she's like, I don't feel like it's work. I just love it so much. And so I was like, now you're getting me excited.
Awesome.
You know?
Oh, that's great. I love that. That's so cool.
Are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, good.
Can really give you like the best tour ever.
So this isn't the one you work at?
No. Yeah, I work over in Naples. Oh, I work with Krista.
With Krista, yeah.
And this is our color area. I do all the colors here. And over here we have...
I was like, oh my God, my hair looks great.
I like it.
I'm going to a salon like this.
We have 2 bathrooms for your convenience. And this is the break room where we hide. And this is Carissa.
Hello.
She's awesome. I love her.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. Where all the magic happens.
All the magic.
The fun stuff.
We get to fold many, many towels.
Where the food? What's in it?
Oh, this is a closet where they put the little robe thingies.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they're called, but
Robes works for me.
I'm not very good at the back side of the house, but front desk, I can help you there.
That's your spot.
That's my spot. Anything else, she's the master.
Yeah, I started where you did.
I think that's so cool. You know, a lot of our employees, they started out desk, and then they decided they wanted to do hair. They went to school, and they did apprenticing, and now she's one of our senior stylists. So, yeah. It's like they literally watched her grow. So that's cool. And this is
similar to this one.
they're completely different. And this is the beautiful waiting area, which I'm so jealous of. These are our Jolly Ranchers, and this is our beautiful Amy.
Oh yes, you are the one I spoke with.
Oh, thank you. So you thought you were, yes.
And I'm so very glad that I got off for work at 4 o'clock. I'm like, the watermelon one. I think everyone already beat me to it because I'm not seeing them. Yeah, that's fine. No watermelon. Everyone loves the watermelon one, so.
Right on top.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And we have this very nice fancy coffee machine. We have one at every location. And we offer cappuccino, espresso, it's all fresh. And we offer...
At my old job, like, they had to teach me how to do the coffee machine, because I don't drink coffee, so I don't.
I don't either.
I don't know how to run this thing. It's boring to me.
This is the best. You literally button, it's done.
Okay.
So that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, this is the tour. Anytime you guys want to come down to the village and stop by, say hi, come check it out.
Actually, I was gonna come the other day to get my hair done.
Come. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll show you around.
Do you guys do lashes?
No.
Shucks. I need to get mine done. They look terrible right now. What's up? I was like, Krista, I'm going to this interview. My hair looks gross. My lashes need done. I need freshened up before I go. She's like, you'll be fine.
She knows.
Yeah.
Trust her. As long as you have a good heart, you're fine with us.